You were pretty optimistic that none of those guys had gotten banged up too much.
Well. I cry to you before I lie to you. We're expecting Seaton and Zy to play. Other guys we don't know. DT and Simeon, we don't know. We're hoping to get back Swain as well. I don't know about Okanula. Did I say that right? Sammy. I just say Sammy. All right, it's just Sammy. Okay. And RJ, we don't know, but the two big linemen, we plan on seeing them.
Week 5 underway here at the University of Colorado. Another night game on the docket. Maybe some revenge with BYU coming into town from that Alamo Bowl. A lot to get to today, but really we'll start with the injuries because the Buffs did get beat up pretty bad on Saturday night against Wyoming. The good news first. Jordan Seaton, Zy Crisler will play. Everyone else is up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, that's some positive news, though. The franchise, the best player on this team, is likely to go, and Coach Prime sounded pretty confident on both him and Zy Crisler. Jordan Seaton is the highest graded offensive tackle in college football. Mm-hmm. This man is as advertised, and it's a big boost for this team that he's going to be back in the lineup. Zy Crisler as well. But the other guys, right? Simeon Price's status is a bit uncertain. Same with Kaidon Taylor. Coach Prime hinted that there might be some switching going on, some new things going on with the running back room, and we'll get into that here on the other side of this clip.
You mentioned adjustment to the running back room. Is that going to be a way that maybe you get the ball in Dre'lon Miller's hands more?
Well, we plan on doing some things.
So Coach Prime today said they have made some adjustments to the running back room, and later when Coach Prime was asked about Dre'lon Miller potentially factoring in the running back situation, Coach Prime said, we plan on doing some things. Obviously not trying to let the cat out of the bag, not trying to give too many details, but definitely something there that raises your eyebrows a little bit, don't it, Jake?
I mean, this has been building for a few months now, right? We keep seeing the clips of Dre'lon working back at running back, working with Coach Falk. He talked about it not too long ago. We've been teased by it. I think it's finally time, though. I think the injuries are going to create a situation where, especially a pass catching back. I mean, when you have Simeon and Kaidon Taylor out, that's both of their roles.
For sure.
So not to say anything, that Micah can't do this or Dallin can't do that, but that's the role that I think they need in the backfield. Dre'lon obviously fits that, so we'll find out on Saturday.
What was the biggest difference in the Kaidon that we saw week 1 and week 2 versus the one we saw on a Saturday night?
Certainty. If you're going to run. If you're going to throw. Certainty, not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Running with a confidence like I'm running, not running, I'm going to get hit. He made up his mind to do what he needed to do, and he did it. Like whatever, the Bible says, whatever your hands find to do it with all your might. And we're hoping that we have a consistency, and not just Kaidon, but everyone, do it with everything you got. And I think you just seen a kid just hit another switch and say, I got to get this together, and I got to play up to my ability.
Everyone's been waiting to see the consistency and the flash from Kaidon Salter. We got that on Saturday, and Coach Prime said when asked about it, I think if you've seen a kid who's flipped a switch, and Sincere talked about it, they have a relationship going back as well, but it really feels like Kaidon did take the bull by the horns and is undoubtedly 100% Colorado starting quarterback moving forward.
For sure, I love that answer. That's what I asked Coach Prime. They're like, what's the biggest difference from his perspective, the difference that we saw in Kaidon week 1 versus the one we saw on Saturday? And the first words out of Coach Prime's mouth, certainty, decisiveness, right? When you want to run. When you decide to throw the ball. And obviously, that's what we saw, right? We saw somebody who was in control of this offense, somebody who was decisive and made really, more times than not, the right read, whether it was in the zone read game, the passing concepts down the field. That was the Kaidon Salter we've all been waiting for. And now it's just about consistency and building on that. And hopefully we see a similar performance, maybe an even better performance this Saturday in a big spot against BYU.
Yeah, going to need it. Biggest game of the season so far.
Definitely.
Big 12 play is officially fully underway. We'll be back for players and coaches tomorrow. See you then.